care. We're gonna go with Zoom.
Sounds good. Give me 1 minute just so I can resume the recording.
Recording in progress.
And we'll start with Jen.
Hey Sydney, how are you?
Good. Thanks, Jen.
You know, as we get close to the midpoint of the season, looking at some of the stats, you know, you guys have the best net rating in fourth quarters in the whole league, and your net rating's also better than usual in the clutch. Those aren't things that usually happen with young teams, I feel like. How have you kind of essentially been able to teach them to play like vets when it gets late in games or crunch time?
It's just been, a focus and combination of coaching, intent and player coachability. I mean, to be honest, we saw early in the season where, that might have been our Achilles heel, and I wouldn't even say that we're perfect by any stretch right now, but just like a willingness to be coached and for us to kind of see some areas where we can improve, and it just would add it to the things that I'm really proud of this young group continuing to learn and grow.
And with the rookies, is the idea of a rookie wall or trying to keep them from hitting that on your mind at all, or is that not, do we not speak that into existence?
Yeah, don't speak it into existence, but 14 games in 29 days in August. So circle back to us.
All right. Just one more. Storm have the lowest turnover rate in the league. What are some keys that you see for today to making them uncomfortable when they are generally so good at taking care of the ball?
Yeah, we're not. We've seen a slight improvement in terms of us creating a little bit of havoc, but we're far from leading the league. We're not looking to gamble, looking to be solid, but try to apply some stress points in different areas of the game defensively. So we'll try that. They are a veteran group and really good. Skylar's been playing wonderful. So we're going to have to pick our spots, but, I'd be more intent in terms of like defensive rebounding, to be honest, and trying not to let, their big three torch us more so than trying to create turnovers, just because that's something they don't do a lot.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Tyler? Or no, Megan?
No?
Sorry. You'd think after like 4 years of this, I could figure out how to unmute us. Sorry.
All good.
Super quick question, just with regards to how well Seattle likes to attack the painted area, the same way you guys do it. You guys are also third best in taking those paint touches away, but they're third best in scoring, and they were 37 a game. So what do you think the key component will be to continue to be very efficient with how you've been able to guard the paint, and what specifically do you believe you need to take away with how they attack the paint?
Yeah, there's two things going on in my head, Christy. Good question. I guess I'd just say they really torch teams in transition off of turnovers, and I think that leads to a fair amount of their point scores. So that's something that we have to be cognizant of. We're not going to give ourselves a fair chance if Gabby is picking off steals and creating havoc, and then they're going down and scoring. So that's one. In the half court, they're very good at converting at the rim, but they tend to be a little bit more perimeter oriented. So just kind of trying to figure out who are those threats from the perimeter in the half court versus who can really get all the way downhill, or like Ezzy cleaning up things. So I guess I'm saying there's two phases of the game that we've got to be mindful of in terms of the rim attack. And the big one for us is not turning the ball over and allowing them to, start their transition and have a layup drill.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Coach.
For me, Coach, with the way that they can block shots, I know obviously the size that they carry is one thing, but how much of an emphasis do you want to put on going into the bodies of the shot blockers, as easy as that sounds, but utilizing, trying to show them the ball and then give yourselves a chance?
Megan, you nailed it right there. So, definitely spot on. Just in terms of, using your body, protect the ball, outside hand, those types of things. But also like trying to attack the rim maybe with advantages, whether that's in transition our own selves or, making the ball move such that it's more of like maybe they're a step late to try to block a shot versus like just trying to go right at their bodies because we're dealing with a really, really good front court. Something similar, I think, to Minnesota. And so, that's part of our learning curve because, we also, it's our first matchup with Seattle, which is, top 4, top 5 team. So, I think there's going to be some learning lessons going on for us as well today.
Is it odd, really, just to quickly tag on that, is it odd to be in the situation where you're almost halfway through the season and you're on a trip where you're seeing two teams you haven't seen before in Seattle and LA?
Yeah, but all part of it, and it'll balance out in the end. But we've had to be a little bit more mindful with some of our scouting and video, given this is the first time around for them and LA.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
That's it, Coach. Thank you.
All right, take care.
Recording stopped.